So, we got something positive. I normally don't say this, but it's the referees. Let's talk about it. So, the referees for this upcoming game versus the dreaded Kansas City Chiefs is actually not going to be Ron Tolbert's crew, who absolutely seems like they hate us and seems like they love calling stuff against us. You remember, guys, the magical fourth down, third down, extra fifth down play in the AFC Championship. This was actually the exact crew right here. Well, we get the NFC crew, which is the NFC Championship referee, John Hutsey. Now, John Hutsey has been in the NFL for 21 years. And the cool thing about him is that we actually do very well when we have him as our referee. So John Hutsey is the referee for the Bengals for the Chiefs game. The Bengals are 5-3 with him as ref, including a 3-game winning streak that includes this year's Monday Night Football versus the Rams, the 2020 Week 14 game versus the Chiefs, and Ryan Finley's 2020 Monday Night Football versus the Steelers. So that's a plus. We actually get a ref that doesn't seem like he's like crazy biased against us, which it seems like 90% of refs are crazy biased against us. Obviously, listen, at the end of the day, we got to go out there and perform at a top level. I say this a million bazillion times. I'll say it a million bazillion times more. We cannot let the referees impact this game or decide how this game goes. And if you let the referees have any chance of deciding this game, you're going to lose this game 100%. And I'm not saying this as in, me being, oh, well, the Chiefs are always getting the fan favorite for the referees. Guess what? They're really not anymore. This year, the refs have been the opposite for the Chiefs. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was the Taylor Swift stuff where the referees just got upset because they're not getting the love anymore from the Chiefs, and now all the love's going to Taylor Swift. But, it is not the same love affair that they used to have with the referees. But again, like any game we play, if you let the game come down to a very close, this call, that call, maybe holding, maybe PI, and that you let that decide the game, you're going to lose this game 99% of the time. You have to control this game. You have to take control of this game throughout the game, control time possession. You got to keep Patrick Mahomes off the field. You got to keep your defense rested. The only way you win this game, even with the refs, obviously, good thing the refs aren't going to be awful this game, it looks like, hopefully, knock on wood. You have to run this football. You have to run this football, have long, methodical drives. Don't let Jake Browning have to do too much in this type of game. Chiefs have a great defense. I mean, you look at last week, the Chiefs defense, after the first quarter, the Raiders did not complete another pass in that game. Yeah. I know. Their defense is pretty damn good. Their defense, last week, the Raiders defense had two touchdowns in that game. They just went absolutely off. But at the same time, on the other side, the Raiders' offense struggled greatly. And we could very much find ourselves in that exact same situation. Which, again, like I said, run the ball, wear down this defense. If they want to call stupid holding calls, luckily it looks like this referee crew hopefully will not do that. Hopefully this referee crew would actually be logical and smart and say, listen, we're going to let this team play. We're going to make this the best game possible. And with how this season has gone with all these injuries, if Roger Goodell is smart in any way possible, he's going to tell the referees for this game, he's going to say, don't let the Chiefs win this game by, cheating for the Chiefs here. He's going to say, just let them play. Because this is going to be a really, really great game as long as it's not decided by the referees. Which, again, like I said, very nice to see. At least we're getting a plus for these referees. I don't know how much of a plus, because even though it looks like they broke up, the Chiefs and the referees, still an X. And you know what they say about X's? People always go back to their X's. So, hopefully this is a game of X and O's and not a game of X's. But it is actually in the it is in Chiefs Stadium though, so there's no way Taylor Swift's not going to be there. Although last week Taylor Swift went to the game and she was quite disappointed to watch her team absolutely lose it, and Travis Kelce break his helmet on the sideline and then lose permission to his helmet on the sideline. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting game. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one.